everybody. I'm Jemima Kill with your favorite sports analyst with my co-host
James Sherwood.
And y'all finna get served with J&J Sports episode 45, you guys. We're 5 episodes away from that big 50. How you feeling, James?
I feel great. I'm really enjoying our following so far, and y'all please keep liking, subscribing, and watching.
Definitely. I see that y'all like our boxing videos, so we got one. This is our first one right here, so we're gonna get right into it. So it's some news that we heard, James. So the battle of death will be held between Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia for the welterweight title. Now, James, I'm not gonna lie, I've been waiting for this fight, and for a lot of reasons. But they've been really like going real viral on social media lately. The fight will be held in Las Vegas on April 20th, and this could be one of the most exciting fights before the summer. Hey, you heard about this?
I did, yeah, and I'm looking forward to it. I think this is going to be a big fight, and they're having it there in Vegas too.
Yes,
so there's not really a larger stage than Vegas.
Vegas, oh yeah, it's definitely going to do numbers, ticket sales, all of that. Just to kind of get us started, man, which fighter, in your opinion, must fight the hardest to win this fight?
I'm leaning a little bit more towards Garcia because I feel like Haney's record is a lot more established, and it's going to be hard. Garcia at the moment is kind of playing catch up with the boxing, so it'll be interesting to see how he's going to be.
How he's gonna work out. I see, and then in my way, I guess I say really Devin, because he has to defend his title. Not saying that because I mean Garcia, he can win by, I don't know about knockout, but he can win by decision. So Devin has to make sure Garcia is not getting as many hits as over him. That and this, and then it's not a regular exhibition. This is for the title. So, I mean, and we didn't see stories like that where title, boxers that have big numbers and titles get taken away. So it's like don't be too cocky. I don't think he is. Some words were shared between the two in that recent video to boost the fight. And Ryan was talking kind of crazy, James, saying things like your dad's a pimp and he's pimping you, and saying that he saw a video of Tank beating up Devin, and mentioned Floyd Mayweather kind of as a reference, like I guess he sent him the video. Now I don't know how true this is, James, but I mean, how do you feel about that as far as his comments and
it's uncalled for to bring people's family into it, and
yeah.
I mean, if he just would have stopped at your dad's a pimp, that could have been also like a positive thing.
Yeah,
I know sometimes, but that's not how he meant it.
Yeah,
especially when he's saying he's pimping you, and
that's kind of weird.
Talking about the videos and stuff. It's not appropriate
at all. Definitely not. And Devin was just there. He's taking everything he's saying, and but like I said, That I don't know if the facts shown. Y'all let us know if that's true or not in the comment section. Before we get into that next one, I want to get into Devin Haney, both of their records actually. So currently Devin is 31-0, 15 knockouts and a 71-inch reach, versus Ryan Garcia's record. He's 24-1, 20 knockouts with a 70-inch reach. He definitely have a couple more fights over Garcia over his belt, but like I said, I think it's gonna be a great fight, honestly. And then the next question, man, based on the boxers' records alone, who should be more worried in this fight?
Of course, there's Haney, who's defending his title, but I'm maybe leaning a little more towards Garcia. Although Garcia, he's got a certain amount of endurance when it comes to boxing.
Yeah, he got a good speed. Good speed is, you know what I mean? And I know he's not, I hope he's not doing everything for just the internet. I hope he's really training and getting everything together. But he has a good little speed on him. You know what I mean? I agree with you though, James. I think he should be worried, in my opinion. And the reason being for that is, he talked the most talk. He's a real talker.
You gotta back it up now.
Not saying he can't back it up, but this is Devin Haney, you know what I mean? Which he don't have to do a lot of talking to kind of show you how he gonna come. So it's like the people, I feel like the boxers that talk the most talk you gotta back it up. You know what I mean? Because if not, that's gonna mess up your career. It's gonna have people looking at you like, well, what happened? You know what I'm saying? So this is gonna happen. He has to have a good defensive strategy against Devin, like I said, because he throws power punches. Devin definitely throws power punches. But we talked about that about Garcia. He still hasn't found that defensive strategy, and I feel like every boxer needs to find their own defensive strategy because you can't take all those hits. You know what I'm saying? We seen what happened with him and Davis. He got hit in the gut. We covered that video and he went straight down, didn't he? So he has to be careful as far as that. Definitely. And to kind of end us off, man, who do you want to win this fight and go against Gervonta Davis for the finale?
I feel like if it's Haney and Davis, then that'd be a lot more of kind of our traditional classic boxing match.
Yeah.
Whereas I'm kind of leaning more towards Garcia just because of his mouth. He's always running his mouth leading up to a fight. We're talking about it right here with this. And it makes for a great show. So I'm leaning.
I mean, if he can, if he can back it up, I'm fine. I'm fine. But it's like when you talk a big, big thing like that, you gotta be able to deliver. But I would like Devin to win only because and go against Davis, not just because Ryan already kind of had his chance with Davis already, but he definitely deserves a rematch, with Davis for sure. But I feel like Devin, it'll be a better fight. I think it'll be more ticket sales, and I really just want to see who's the best out of just those two. You know what I mean? Him and Davis.
Because it's the more traditional,
kind
of straightforward.
Two heavyweights, two power punchers. I definitely would like to see that. So y'all let us know who y'all want to see. I definitely leaning towards him, and he's with Garcia for sure. But before I go and get into my next topic, I got a few sports news of the day topics. This is our new thing we got. So Super Bowl 225 will be held in my city, New Orleans, Louisiana, in the Superdome. James, you heard anything about this?
This is exciting.
Yes.
This is really exciting. I think it's a wonderful place for the Super Bowl. You got to have it in a warm weather city.
Yeah, sure. Definitely. I'm super excited. The fact that, and I might have to go see that game, you guys. Definitely a city, traditional bound. A lot of performers that I know are going to be performing there. So I can't wait for that, for sure. Second thing, Patrick Beverly has been traded to the Milwaukee Bucks. And in his first game, he scored 6.4 assists and 1 rebound. Only 11 minutes, which is pretty impressive for only 11 minutes. You heard anything about this trade?
I did not. I think the Bucks needed somebody like this. He brings a little bit of that swagger. He's a bit of a pest on the court, and he knows how to get under people's skin.
Oh yeah, definitely.
And the defense is fantastic.
He's gonna make a great coach. I feel like after his season, like after his career is over with. But nah, that's definitely a pro for Milwaukee for sure. And then last thing but not least, Kyrie Irving. He's earned over 4,000 career assists, which makes him the top 3-point guards that ever played the game. You heard anything about this one?
Of course, yeah. This was only a matter of time until he hit these numbers. Yeah. I think everybody knew, watching him throughout the years, that he was going to get here.
Yeah, man. Kyrie, he's one of my favorite point guards of all time. Definitely. It was only. Him and Russ is kind of one of my favorite assist players because the way they pass the ball, man, is unnatural. It's definitely unnatural.
J&J Sports, coming to y'all with more in 2024.